All right, look, we in the kitchen, and what are you eating?
Ginger, I'm
Okay,
sick.
ginger. I sound good, but I ain't good. I've been eating sugar, which I shouldn't, and Sidra, she's got the flu. I'm getting over the flu, kind of.
I'm
Uh,
I'm I'm defeating it with the force of my will because I can't be sick till after Thursday.
she's got a book reading on
I
Thursday,
cannot be sick till after Thursday.
but we're gonna talk about.
I'm using willpower to keep it out of my damn chest. Go ahead.
All right, we've been doing a lot to try to stay alive, but look, we want to talk about what the fuck is that sound? Okay, the State of the Union address. Trump was giving it, and I'll be honest with you, I'm just not that political type that'll go through and write down all the subjects, what he says, and destroy every single piece of it. You got Young Turks, you got Secular Talk, and others that will do that. They'll just rip it a new asshole. That's what they do. They go deeper than I think anyone needs to, where we stay on the absolute surface because rabbit holes are for rabbits, and I'm not trying to get into any burrow. It ain't happening. So here's the thing. Oh man, that's a spike. Here's the thing. Trump, he talked about a lot of stuff about was it MS-13? Was it the gang?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. He talked about how Mexico sends them over and stuff like that. I'm like, it's just, as what did you call it? Veiled racism.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it is. Now, is MS-13 vile? Yes, they are really fucked up. They are some fucked in the head people. But then again, what gives rise to any gang? Seriously, the only thing that gives rise to any gang, or even the formation of a gang in general, is when you deprive people from decency. When you take away anything that they can do to sell, make, build, create, or anything that will help them out as a society, as anything worthwhile to them or others around them, then they say, yes, we're going to organize, probably sell these drugs, because you know where the drugs come from. It don't come from south of the border. Drugs originally came from the CIA. They put that shit in black communities, and they also showed them how to sell to the black communities. And the black communities killed the black communities, making money off the black communities. And to make money, to get the money to buy the drugs, you got to do what? You got to burglarize. You got to do all kinds of stuff. So yes, that's where all the crime starts to come from when it comes to black people. And then it spilled over, back over, into white territory. Trump makes sure to not go over all that shit.
I'm not gonna go over all that. Okay. The State of the Union address is to be all nice and put a nice little shellac over the country, make it sound like it's nice and shiny, and it's not. Here's the problem that I'm having. So, everybody's supposed to hate Trump. Every time Trump says something, it gets leaked to the press because he's a fucking idiot. But in the State of the Union, they're all clapping. They're clapping and smiling like the mayor's wife. Just everything he says is wonderful. They're just clapping and clapping and clapping. Both sides of the aisle, from what I can see, just clapping for all they're worth. Now, let's rewind. No matter how you feel about Obama and what Obama did, none of that matters.
You lie!
Exactly. That's what happened in the State of the Union address when Obama was up there. Or what else happened? Or the clapping was vastly divided. You can see all the Democrats clapping, but the Republicans were sitting there like they left their hands at home. So that leads you to think, well, we all know that Trump is a terrible, terrible individual, and all of you hate him. All you are clapping because at least he's not black.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not her original words, but I'll go with it. I'll stick with it. But that's really, it's all about race, and for when it comes to social issues. But it started off earlier, him talking about businesses and lowering taxes on businesses helped, helps the United States business-wise compete with overseas agencies and corporations.
Something about it giving, something about the tax cut bill is going to give families an extra $4,000. That's a lot of money. That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
families. But here's the thing. People hear that. Okay, look. Let's just be straight up with you. All right. Let's no bullshit. Dumbass white people hear that shit, and they clap and they applaud because they ain't thinking. Then you've got the white people that are smart, in the know, that use some critical thinking or a lot of critical thinking, not too much, because then you basically just go racist when you do over logical shit. But the sound grounded white people that are not racist, they're like, you're full of shit. And me, the whole time he's talking, I'm hearing stuff and I'm playing a wrestling game. I'm really not really giving a fuck because I know what it is. I know what's going on. And that is the tax cut to businesses and stuff. Did it give $4,000 to families? Yes. But the thing is, he's not talking about your families. He's talking about the families like CEOs and those high managers and whatnot. He's talking about those people. Yes, it's going to give an extra $4,000 to them, but it's also going to give extra millions to others. It's going to help the hedge funds, and it's going to destroy working class families. It's going to destroy the working poor. The middle class is going to be fine. Y'all just stop living above your fucking means and you'll be fine. If you make $70,000, you know what you do? You live like you make $40,000. You live like you make $50,000. You don't live like you make $68,000 or $80,000. So y'all motherfuckers will be fine if you just stay within your means. But when it comes to corporations, they are not talking to the middle class. And the middle class don't give a fuck about the lower class. They don't even care about the lower middle class. They want to be the upper class, and that's what they're pissed about. The poor, the lower class, just want to be in the middle class. Want to be all right, just so we can get shit before we die. Buy some toys, buy some furniture, have your own backyard, stuff like that. That's what the lower class want. Trump is talking to the upper class. He's talking to the business owners. He's talking to the KKK. He's talking to all these racist, xenophobic assholes out there, and they're applauding. Everything he's saying, they're going to applaud because they're supposed to. That's what's going on. That's why I won't give a shit. Everything that he was saying was just going to be more bullshit, more lies. He's talking about helping veterans. He's talking about all this other shit with no. Everything he's done has been the absolute opposite. Now I'm not gonna go through every single iota of thing I heard. I could though. I'm pretty much revved up and wanting to, but that's not what I'm gonna do because I like to keep this shit under 30 minutes. But I'm about to edit this anyway, all the coughing and stuff. But anything that Trump says, pretty much my cousin Vinny, anything that guy says is bullshit. He's not talking to you. He's talking to the rich, the wealthy. He's talking to all of those people. Everybody else can get bent. That's the truth.
We're already bent, man.
Yeah, we're bent over backwards. And
it's get broke. And once you bend enough, you're going to break.
And when you break, we ain't going to do nothing about it anyway. I mean, we're just going to be mad. Be like, man, I'm broken and I'm pissed off. And that's it. Because, I mean, I could do something about it. But why should I? I mean, nobody else is. That's pretty much what goes on in everybody's mind usually. Just that little bit right there. Although there are waves and movements and stuff going on that I tout about. But in general speaking, on shit like this, it was like, Trump is doing this. What the fuck? And no, hold on. You know what? Let me just throw this out there. The uneducated racist. In order to be a racist, you got to be uneducated anyway. But these motherfuckers don't understand chronology. They don't understand shit. They don't. They don't. Trump talks his game, and they listen. They hear a few words that click to them, and they're like, yeah, Trump. He hate the same brown people we hate. We don't like the foreigners in our country. We don't like the foreigners born in our country. We don't like the foreigners that's coming to our country. We don't like foreigners in general. Even the ones that's already in their country don't plan to come over here. And it's like, okay, then how you feel about black people? They foreigners too. Fuck them. The KKK don't like them. We don't like them. Nobody like them. All right, what about Mexicans? I mean, Tejas, California, Nevada. Well, Nevada's more of an indigenous name. But it's like, what about those? New Mexico? Can they have something? No, because that's the United States. And they should have kept their shit. So, okay, that's all you get. You just get uneducated, dumb shit. And Trump is pandering to them when he talks about this bullshit immigration law that means absolutely nothing, because all it is a circle jerk of, we're going to fuck them up. We're going to fuck up the foreigners. We're going to fuck up the foreigners here. We're going to kill off the dreamers. Yet we're going to say, let's give them a chance. A chance at what? A chance at how to duck and hide and hope for the best? Because that's basically what they've been doing. And some of them didn't even know to do it. And that's how they get caught. They don't even know they're a dreamer. It's like, I'm just here. I'm just living. I'm just going to college. And all of a sudden, it's like, what the fuck, what you doing? Oh, no, you don't belong here, but I was born here. Your parents won't. You got to go. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, you're a dreamer. I didn't know I was a dreamer. It's like, nope, you got to go. That's what's going on. And Trump wants to talk about that shit. He don't give a fuck. And I'm be honest with you, all those asshole Republicans, those racist, dumbass bastards, all they gonna do is talk about, he does care about them. Didn't you listen to him? Why didn't you listen? He cares about them a whole lot. You should have listened to his words. Be like, tell me what he said that showed you that he cares. But he addressed it. No, he didn't. He didn't address shit. And they're just gonna argue back and forth with no kind of filler, no kind of substance, nothing. The State of the Union address was just bullshit. It was just bullshit. It's the Republic Union address. How about that? Because he's talking to the Republic. He's talking to the Christians, the plutocrats, the whatever the fuck you want to call it. He ain't talking about democracy. He ain't talking about none of that. So, yeah, we watched a little bit, and now we're going to watch some Supergirl and whatever the fuck came on Monday.
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Just Supergirl? Think anything that came on tonight is up? It's 10:18.
I don't. I'll look.
We can try. All right, so that's our thing. Trump ain't shit. We need Bernie Sanders. We need people like him. That's what we need. We need more people like him. Donald Trump can go to hell. This is Cedric Kennedy, Sidra Owens for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.